It's a cloudy day here in the Rocky Mountains, but we've got baseball from Coors Field in Denver. Here we wrap up the homestand with the finale of this two-game series between the New York Yankees and the Colorado Rockies. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Tyler Matzik is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, he's got a 1-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. It's not ideal. Probably would like to have a few more strikeouts. We'll see how it works out in this one.
Into the box now is the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury, and we are ready for baseball from Coors Field.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. These Rockies, Eric Karros, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in game number 2.
Tap foul at home plate. Matzik looks in. Here's the 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Should be in for a warm one this afternoon. 91 degrees our first pitch temperature. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Parra on the move, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Steve, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Well, you better score early and often because you're facing a team that has a dominant closer. You don't want to see that guy because it's an 8-inning game. When he comes in, turn out the lights, party's over.
Into the windup and the pitch. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down. And with a quick breather here, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, DJ LeMahieu, he grew up as a shortstop, but he's turned himself into one of the best defensive second basemen in the game. If you need proof, just watch the constant highlight reel plays and rock-solid fundamentals. He's got a gold glove from 2014, and that should tell you everything you need to know.
First pitch on its way. Brian McCann is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Yeah, Bullard's got a pretty good strike zone all around. He'll miss a call every once in a while in the corners, but what umpire doesn't?
Here it comes on 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Yeah, even with the bases empty here and 2 away, you still need to be careful here. So he's pitched him smart so far. To 2-2 now.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. Nate Eovaldi, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a 2-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, so he's throwing the ball pretty well. We'll see how that translates into this one.
DJ LeMahieu comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. You know, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, EK. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Right side hit hard, and that is through into right field for a single.
You know, this guy is really starting to get everybody's attention now. That's 8 straight games he's got, so let's see how long he can keep this thing going.
Charlie Blackmon will step forward now, currently 3rd in the National League batting race to begin playing.
And you know, guys, it's the middle of the summer now, and he's putting together a great season. I just love the way he's been swinging it all year.
First delivery to him on the way. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. 1 away. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, as usual, opposing pitchers have to be careful when dealing with Carlos Gonzalez. He's gone deep 5 times in the last 10 ball games. But clearly, he's seeing the ball really well right now.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Already hitting 98 miles an hour here in the first inning. He's one of the hardest throwers that these guys will see all year long.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? But a heads-up play as 2 fielders were better than 1 that time. The tag, and he's out at second. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. Second inning upcoming here in Denver with no score. Greg Bird will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Well, Matty, the good news is that average is on the rise. He's batting over 500 in his last 10 games, so he's as hot as anybody right now.
Matzik steps into his wind. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. Parra is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
And it's worth pointing out here with the trade deadline approaching, It's getting to be nervous time for some of these guys. You never know what can happen this time of year.
Eduardo Escobar strides forward for the first time, and he's been in a bit of a slump recently. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 1-2, here it comes. Grounded to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Starlin Castro will stand in, and as you can see, the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. On the ground to the left side. Backhanded. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
This would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Chase Headley stands in for the first time now, and he's been en fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over these past 8 ball games. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. The 1-2 pitch. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Nolan Arenado will dig in now. 1 home run shy of 20 for the season so far.
Nolan Arenado.
here's a fastball called for strike one. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Grounded down the third baseline, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
I've been really impressed with the way he's swinging the bat lately. 15 straight games now, and people are really starting to take notice of that streak.
Ben Paulson will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, he had a little bit of a rough one yesterday, but this is a guy they're counting on. He's driven in 9 runs over his last 10 games.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Hard liner to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Good start to the inning here. Back-to-back singles have him in a good position to push across that first run of the afternoon.
Coming to the plate now, Gerardo Parra, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
As a hitter here, you've got to make them get the ball up. You don't go swinging at pitches that are down in the zone and more likely to turn into double play balls.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And you know what? He's starting to look a little bit frustrated out there on the mound. That's 2 hits and now a hit by pitch here in the inning. It's maybe not a bad time to go out there and try to calm him down just a little bit because he's looking a little hot out there.
Jose Reyes will dig in. Currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play.
Well, he's going through a stretch right now where he's hitting over 350 in his last 10 games, and that's the reason why his season average is so good right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
So right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so he probably won't be working the corners.
Grounded to first. Reined in to second for 1, but they will not have a shot at 2. He's safe at first, and that will plate our opening marker of the ball game.
Well, I'm a little surprised that he wouldn't come home with this ball. That's always going to be a tough turn at second for the double play, and you know you're only going to get 1, so why not take the lead runner at home to save yourself a run?
Dustin Garneau will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Hicks on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now the relay home. And he will beat the throw to McCann, safe at home plate.
With 1 out, he had 2 jobs to do there. One, get that run home from third, and two, stay out of the double play. He did his job.
Settling in now, Tyler Matzik, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that misses for ball one. Two out with the man at first. Soft liner to the right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. DJ LeMahieu steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ballgame right here.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Just a bit late, and he's falling behind 0-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Ellsbury is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Leading off the inning, Aaron Hicks. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Aaron Hicks.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Matzik gets the sign, ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. Well, that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
And the count will be full. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
And sometimes it doesn't quite matter how hard a thrower a guy is. I mean, if he can locate, he's going to be successful. The location here is absolutely spot on. Right on the inside corner. That's a tough, tough pitch.
Into the box now, Nate Eovaldi. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Well, when it's warm like this, you really have to keep the ball down. Try to keep guys from hitting it in the air because it will absolutely carry. That's 2 pitches in a row that were elevated.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, yeah, but even though that's just going to go in the books as a strikeout, it was pretty expensive in terms of pitches. And when you think pitcher on pitcher, that's what you'd like your guy to go up there and do. At least give someone a battle.
Jacoby Ellsbury stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Chopped foul right at home plate. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Blackman. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Charlie Blackman digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season, and the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez.
Carlos.
Shot back up the middle. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
Well, there's a nice even number. 10 straight games now, and people are going to have to start taking notice of this streak.
Here's Nolan Arenado. as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Hicks going back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And the runner from second is in to score. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Well, these guys have one home run already, and this was nearly a second one here. You can see it bang off the wall out there on the fly, and he's going to wind up with a double. But he didn't miss a big fly by much.
In now, Ben Paulson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. For Arenado, may get 29 doubles on the year as he's into scoring position following that last two-bagger. High in the air and deep to left center field. Gardner going back, still going back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
That is not a very good read that time on the bases. I mean, it was going to be a tough play, so I think he just put his head down and said, I'm going to go for it. But once his ball's caught, forget it. Easy double play.
In is Gerardo Parra. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Hicks, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll make it in there with a two-out double. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further.
Yeah, you know, I don't even know if I want to touch this one. I have a feeling that when these guys get back to the dugout, we're going to be able to hear what their manager is saying from up here.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Boy, they are really sticking it to him right here. That's the fifth hit he's coughed up in this inning alone, and you got to believe that that leash is getting a little bit shorter with each passing batter.
Dustin Garneau digs in here, having earned an RBI on a sac fly in his first plate appearance. Line toward the alley in left center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, he has really taken a pounding out there. That's 6 hits now he's given up in just this inning alone, and it's beyond time for a change. You've got to get him out of there.
Tyler Matzik will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
3 runs already home here. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
You can bet they'd love to have him get out of this without having to call in that bullpen just yet.
1-2 as he chases the slider.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. And an easy play out there for Headley, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 6 hits, 1 Yankee error, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Rockies 5 and the Yankees nothing. Brett Gardner will start things off here for the Pinstripers. He'll be followed by Brian McCann waiting in the on-deck circle.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. It's sharply toward third, but quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the 4th. Well, those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
Greg Bird stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Hits this one hard the other way. Gloved by LeMahieu. And he will get him at first on a fine spin and throw from short right, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. DJ LeMahieu will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
You know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
This guy's not hitting over 300 by accident. He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Tries to dump this one out to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. That's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon as he just never got into any kind of groove out there. Ivan Nova is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Charlie Blackmon will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out.
And now he gets to face some fresh meat. He's already got 1 homer in this game, remember.
Throw over to the bag, and they got him.
Well, so much for a leadoff base runner to start the inning. He gets a little too ambitious with his lead over there at first, and a good snap throw winds up picking him off.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hicks over to his left. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Escobar scoops it up, and a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first as that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Eduardo Escobar heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Turned on down the line, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
Starlin Castro stands in. Matzik comes set. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
And even though that's a strike, that's a good take. You want to be looking 1 pitch, 1 spot. So don't go swinging at that one. That was nasty.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. He breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it a 5-1 contest.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. This is not really a bad pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
Here's Chase Headley. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
Ready with the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway left. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Oh, man.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with one away. Now, if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here, so they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. One out and a runner on third. Strike two.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next two pitches, so you got to see if you can get him to chase.
Here it comes on 0-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
Gary Sanchez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Gary Sanchez.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Comes set with the 0-1. 1-1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Liner towards second. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 5-2 game.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for two bases.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first two plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line driver right back up the middle.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Fastball called for strike two.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Hard hit to first. Paulson has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rockies 5 and the Yankees 2. Jim Heim is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here.
Heim.
Nolan Arenado stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit up in the zone, and he didn't miss it. He'll be looking for it again right here.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitters count, 2-0.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Hicks racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon. So he's into second here with the double to kick off the home 5th. And as you can see on our team leaders graphic, that gives him now 30 on the year.
Yeah, he's not setting the world on fire with doubles, but he's getting his fair share. Definitely an important part of this offense.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ben Paulson is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. For Arenado, he's now got 30 doubles on the season as he's in scoring position with that last 2-base hit here. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
And I think they'd stay out there again, maybe for the rest of the at-bat.
We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
Pretty evident here that they weren't going to give this guy anything to pull in this at-bat. I mean, the guy has such quick hands through the pitch inside. But you're going to see that all 4 of these pitches on the outer half of the plate, and he just can't adjust to any of them.
In is Gerardo Parra as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. High and deep to center field. Hicks going back on it at the track. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at 3rd.
Yeah, this ball's hit high enough that he can go back and tag at second base. So that's a good job of moving up the extra 90 feet now with 2 outs.
So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th, and stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And I think there's 2 ways you can kind of look at this hit by pitch. On the one hand, it's a little suspicious simply because these guys have scored so many runs already, but at the same time, at some point, you've got to put a stop to guys diving out over the plate, and this may be that time.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Into the box, Dustin Garneau, as he lines this one out to center. Hicks is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for Colorado, and it remains 5-2. Brett Gardner will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Matzek's ready. First pitch on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And he falls behind 0-2. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And another foul ball. Hit hard toward the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2 now. And he is in there to start the 6th. It's a leadoff double.
Pretty safe to say he was sitting on the fastball there. He's out in front of this pitch, and he just drills it right down the line. And that'll put him in a good position here with a runner on second and nobody out.
Brian McCann will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats.
Yeah, he hit that ball pretty hard on the line out. He just couldn't get it to fall for him.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Well, you see there on the graphic, a good job there to pick up his 16th double of the year. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell, guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all. And when he has, they've been out of the zone.
Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Chop to the right side. Should get the runner to third. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 5-3 ball game. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
The first baseman, Greg.
So a big moment here and standing in, Greg Bird. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
Yeah, you know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's credited with double number 11 so far this year. Hit hard on the ground to third. Gloved by Arenado. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Eduardo Escobar will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
None out, runners at first and second. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Gonzalez coasts under it. Oh, no, he dropped it. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
Here's Starlin Castro as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Here at the plate, you just need to be thinking base hit here. A grand slam, that'd be sweet, but a single should be enough to tie up this game.
Two and 0. You'd have to think a walk here would hasten his exit from the ball game.
Yeah, he can't let that happen. In a close game like this, you gotta make him put it in play.
Three and 0 now.
Take sign?
That would be a take sign.
And that's finally over for a strike.
And even 3-1, I say take another one.
Three and 1. Here it is. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Full count. Here it comes. Ground ball right side. There's one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Well, you know, nothing kills a rally quite like a double play ball. But this is a double whammy. You've got a double play with the bases loaded and nobody out. They do get one run here, but it comes at a pretty hefty price.
Here's Chase Headley as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Trying to hold the lead. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A two-run home run for Chase Headley. Home run number 9 on the year, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Now here comes the Rockies skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Adam Ottavino is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. Late square, and this is popped up. Garneau is up with it, and he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Didi Gregorius will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 18, Didi Gregorius.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees lead this one 6-5.
Now pitching for
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. Adam Ottavino will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Adam Ottavino.
And a fastball for Miller as he jumps ahead, 0-1. Surprised that there's no pinch hitter here?
Shocked is more the word for me. You're losing, but you're letting a reliever hit? I just don't get it.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gardner racing back, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
Thank goodness. This is just the second pitch that's coming on, and I guarantee you he was not looking to put it there. This is right in the wheelhouse, and he just didn't miss that one.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's a high pop-up. Bird is there for it. 1 out.
The center fielder,
You see here on show track, that pitch up and in just ties him in knots. You leave that out over the plate, you'll be in trouble, but if you can locate there, things will be just fine.
Charlie Blackmon will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball now hit out toward Gardner in left field. And there's the 2nd out of the inning.
Yeah, that's just a good pitch right there. That's a two-seam fastball working its way back inside, and he's probably fortunate he didn't break his bat. He winds up getting this one right down there on the label, and he's retired.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Yanked on the ground down the line, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Rockies are able to knot things up thanks to this solo home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th, and we're all even now at 6-6. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in to lead things off here in, can you believe it, a tie ball game again.
Yeah, this thing has had more ups and downs than my 401k, and I've got a feeling we've got some more to come.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1.
Well, I think most fans would remember Jacoby Ellsbury's amazing 2011 season. That year he won a Gold Glove, a Silver Slugger, and was runner-up for the AL MVP award just behind Justin Verlander. That was a pretty big year.
Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as Ellsbury's down on strikes for the first out.
And we're going to check out that sequence right here on Show Track. The first 3 pitches all going to be down in the strike zone. So you've got the guy thinking he's going to see something else down around the knees. But that's when they change things up and change the eye level of the hitter, and they get that last pitch by him right at the letters.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first, two gone.
The catcher, number 34, Brian McCann.
Coming to the plate now, Brian McCann. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
He's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Smoked on the ground left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
The first baseman, number 33, Greg Bird.
Greg Bird will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Hit hard down the line, but just foul, and he just missed extra bases by a matter of feet that time. Here it comes, 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. The Yanks leave one. We're still tied 6-6. Vinny Pistano will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh.
Vinny Pistano.
Nolan Arenado will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
A good sign here to start the home seven. He finds a pitch to his liking there, and now the go-ahead runs on base to kick off the inning.
Ben Paulson gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. On the ground to the right side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
There you go. Back-to-back singles here to open up the inning, have him set up in a good position to break this deadlock.
Gerardo Parra steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
He's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
First and second here with nobody out. Lifted the other way to left center. Gardner arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
the shortstop, number 7, Jose Reyes.
Into the box now, Jose Reyes. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
And he knows there was no real intention to hit him right there, but that doesn't make you feel any better to get hit. And he'll be looking to get some revenge right here.
Hit hard toward first. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a two-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Dustin Garneau strides forward in a pivotal moment in this one. Tie ball game, bases loaded, but the possibility of an inning-ending double play does exist here.
Yeah, and he'll definitely be pitching for that ground ball right here, Matt. You've got to be able to lay off those pitches down in the strike zone that he's going to be offering up.
First offering on its way. Too low, 1-0. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. Fly ball out toward left center field. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And he will come in to score. It's a sacrifice fly, and it delivers the go-ahead run as they've now taken the lead here in the late innings.
Hey, that's the right approach at the plate. He knows all he has to do is hit one deep enough to get that go-ahead run in. That's exactly what he gives him. It's all about knowing your job and not trying to do more than you have to.
Adam Ottavino will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down. 2 down, runners at first and second. Again, he sends it out of play. Looking to keep this a one-run game. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Rockies forced to settle for 1. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 7 and the Yankees 6. Eduardo Escobar will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Set to deal on 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the two starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Starlin Castro comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Well, he doesn't have to worry about doing that again. Let's see if he can get something started right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. On the ground to third. Arenado has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Now this feels more like baseball in Denver. We get a look at our line score there. Lots of offense in this one as we play the 8th inning here at Coors. Ready to take his hacks again, Chase Headley, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
And when he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And this was sinking on him at the end, but he's able to hang with it, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Colorado's out in front, 7-6. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Chasen Shreve is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
In the 6th spot, number 45, Chasen Shreve. Now playing second base and batting in the 9th spot.
Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Liner toward right center, and that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
A pretty good swing there. You watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And it's quickly 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Hard hit ball to second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Well, I'll tell you what, he had to get up for that one. Sometimes the leap is a little bit more showy, but not here. He was up there a good 2 or 3 feet to pull it in.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner at first here, one man out. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he's back easily. Runners on first with one down. And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Must think something's up.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
This is a good fastball spot for him now. And keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set, and the payoff pitch goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
You know, it's always a danger as an outfielder when you try to make a play like this. You worry about that wrist because sometimes you can get it tucked under when you hit the ground, and you can twist it up pretty good or maybe even break it. But here, not only does he come away unhurt, but he also comes away with the baseball.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. The relay. And he'll get in there safely. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Dylan Betances will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. Ben Paulson will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also 2 away.
Well, you know he's feeling good at the plate, so he's already got 2 hits in this game, looking for another one.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you gotta suck it up.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Betances set, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward first. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 9-6 ball game.
Oh, and a crucial at-bat right there. And that's what they call delivering when the pressure's on as they play 2 more here and move that lead to 3 now.
Gerardo Parra will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Good job of holding up right there. That would have been the inning.
A runner on first with 2 away. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Hicks is after it. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, this was do or die out there. You can't fault the effort, but I think if he takes a deeper angle and just tries to play this on the hop, he probably could have prevented that runner from scoring. Instead, he essentially plays this into an RBI triple.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Oh, man, if you're a pitching coach, you might want to update your resume after this performance. His guys have been brutal.
The 0-1. Oh, good knuckle curve, 0-2. Hit in the air to right field. After it is Ellsbury, and that retires the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 9th inning coming up. Rockies lead this one 10-6. Striding in to start the 9th, Aaron Hicks. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the 9th. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Let's check this out again. This is in show motion, and you'll see how he shows bunt late. He's got his head right on the baseball, watching it all the way under the barrel of the bat. That's as good a form as you're going to see.
Standing in now, Rob Refsnyder, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
Boy, tough slider right there, had him leaning back. I don't think he could have done anything with that pitch, even if he did swing at it.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
If these guys win the ball game, you can make a case for him being our player of the game. He's really held the fort since coming in and out of the pen.
Jacoby Ellsbury ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Jake McGee will come on here. Not a save situation, but he'll try to close it out nonetheless. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
McGee comes set. 1-0 on its way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you've got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if he can't throw strikes.
Here it comes, 2-0. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
These are the ones that are hard to swallow. You've got the count in your favor. 2-0, you get a fastball right down the pipe, you wind up popping it straight up. And that's a missed opportunity, folks. Big time.
Brett Gardner comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 outs here in the ninth.
You know what? Let's see what kind of fight this team has right now. You've got to get on base right here, and then there might be a glimmer of hope for you. Nope.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, it's just 2 games, but it sure sounds a whole lot better to say that they swept the series, and they'll make it back-to-back victories here in this quick 2-game set.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, seemed like everything he touched turned to gold. He winds up with 5 hits in the game. Without question, a standout performance.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Rockies come out on top 10-6. So long from Denver.